You got a TikTok you want to shout out?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
I don't shout out TikTok
Oh
creators.
my god, you're.
You took a minute, man. Are you not in the mood to record right now? Do you want to do other things?
Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to the smoke room.
Shit, I don't think you ever started the last episode. Now that I think about it, I don't think you did.
I said welcome to the Lion Guard podcast.
You were so excited to talk about Lion Guard that you skipped everything else.
Nothing else matters.
You were so bummed. You were like, let's fucking go.
I've been waiting literal years.
he said, I've been waiting for this.
Oh my god, if Persona 3 Reloaded doesn't have I've been waiting for this. Trash game.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It doesn't even matter how good the rest of the game is. If I
don't have I've been waiting for this in my all-out attack, then
yeah.
It's time for an all-out attack!
And I also need gasp! The enemy!
The enemy!
There's one enemy. Be careful, you're surrounded by enemies. I sense death.
Yeah, like sure, re-record all the Fuka voice lines you want, but just import them from the old game during
I want the navigation Fuka voice.
I really do.
It's
as well.
so bad that I want it.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, but it's so good. But you know, they'll probably give us dual audio in this day and age. They'll give us dual audio.
Know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
A whole new generation of kids that are gonna say Yukari is a poorly written character.
Oh. It'll take you right back.
I'm gonna be like, oh, let that wash over me. These people disliking Yukari feeds me.
Let it never end. It gives me eternal youth.
I love that that Yukari acts like a stupid teenage girl, and then people hate her for being a stupid teenage girl.
You know.
Oh no, a character being written as a character.
Oh dear. An age-appropriate character.
Oh my.
You know, like
it's almost like teenagers are inherently unlikable.
I know that as a consumer of media, that you want your characters to be deep and you want to have interest and investment in them.
No, you don't.
Also, teenagers suck.
Yeah.
And teenagers are not deep. I'm sorry.
I love that the Persona 3 cast are a bunch of shitty, self-absorbed individuals.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that just like, let me eat that shit up.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Because the people to where it's actively an outside detriment is actually kind of all of them. Because I was going to say that Akihiko's is like kind of harmless in a way where
it's like all a detriment because he like barely pays attention to anyone else.
That's
to the point where like he would make an awful leader because he doesn't think about others.
Yeah.
And Mitsuru is so self-absorbed and self-correcting that she also makes an awful leader.
Right.
Which leads into combat, and people hate her in combat, despite the fact that it's like, oh my god, they managed to translate her character into combat. That's why she's an awful party.
You know, Junpei's got a lot of self-image issues, and you know, is all just about focusing on making himself better in that way, in a not a good way. And Yukari is just a bitch.
Yukari's like, I won't miss.
I won't miss. Like actually, like you give the character who uses a bow like some of the highest miss rates in the whole fucking game. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but she won't stumble.
But she won't. That's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the thing with everyone else is they'll stumble.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's also funny when she uses a healing spell and she just shouts, help me!
Help me! Gun.
Puts gun to forehead.
Also, the way she does the gun is such like a stupid... Because she does like the holds it this way.
She flips it around, but holds...
She fires it like with her thumbs. Like someone who like definitely doesn't know how to handle a gun and is trying to shoot themselves, you know?
Yeah. It's like, you don't want to do it cool, the flick of a wrist like Akihiko. It's just like, this man's practice.
Or even Minato does the twirly twirl and then...
These characters are trying so hard to look cool.
So cool. But they're teenagers, right?
Yeah.
If I had a gun that if I shot myself
If I had a gun to shoot myself with, I would do it in the most flashy way.
It would look
possible.
awesome.
It would look so cool.
You know, people would be like, "Holy shit! Do you see that guy? I mean, he's dead now, but look at you see his gun work? You see his oh my god!
He just went Persona.
Oh no! That's gonna get the game boycotted. Someone's gonna be in a crowded area. It's like, there's shadows nearby. Persona. Eyewitnesses say the boy shouted Persona and proceeded to fire the gun at his head.
I am the shadow, the true self.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can't wait in the remake to get the option to save Minato.
Yeah, right.
I am so ready.
We're gonna save Mitsuru's dad.
Yep.
We're gonna save all of the villains.
Oh yeah. Revolver Jesus.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Revolver Ocelot. Revolver Jesus is here to save us.
Okay. Do you remember the character Ren?
Yeah.
The blue-haired guy with the green
jacket. Yeah.
Okay. That's a teenage crush of Mori Calliope.
Yo. You know I see it. I do.
Maybe crush is a strong word, but like she mentions that like she liked that character when she was a teenager.
That's so funny, actually. I kind of like that. Love to see it.
Kind of do a lot.
Very bold.
Oh, I can't wait to buy that game and then not play it.
Not play it for 6 months. But see, you gotta play it when it comes out so you can be on the charts. So that people will watch it.
So the problem is that Persona other than 5 doesn't trend.
That's hilarious, but also I understand.
The Persona 5 babies are so loud and so obnoxious.
Hey guys, Persona 3 is better.
I mean, it is.
I mean,
it just is.
We'll see about this new one. But like original,
I think an easy unanimous agreement is P5 is the worst Persona entry.
Like, because the P4 babies were pretty loud about P4.
Yeah, but they at least had the excuse of like their game was so different.
Mm-hmm.
That like you could be like, oh, it's a niche thing of like it feels a completely different niche than the rest of the franchise.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad at what it was doing. It was just different.
Right.
So it's like, oh, okay, like I get it. I don't agree with it.
Let's make it less edgy.
Yeah.
And you know what? Okay.
And then P5 is just like a bad Persona game.
Yeah.
You never sat down and finished it, right?
5? No. I want you play it.
Oh my god.
I don't need to finish it.
Oh my god. I love how I didn't like base Persona 5 and Royal was worse.
It was worse, yeah.
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The story's worse.
That's the best. And I love how they just keep doing because in Royal they had the what's her name?
Yeah.
Well, like this trend of like the additional video game, like Golden added Marie.
Marie, yeah.
Like, what is the fucking point?
They added another new girl in Strikers.
Yeah.
You have Sophie.
Yeah. Like, why?
Because.
Can't we get like a hot guy instead?
You have a guy also in Strikers. They added 2 new characters.
Yeah, but like,
and he's like,
does he matter?
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
You only get him for like 2 dungeons because
right.
he awakens so late. Yeah.
A very Haru sort of situation.
Yeah.
Very Naoto situation.
Mm-hmm. Look, Naoto's still the best party member though.
Still pretty fucking good.
Still actually the best. Okay, what are you
gonna
we just
play
ate
for?
Dinner? No. We we ate dinner. We talked to Avery. Avery left us.
Yeah.
We're alone again.
He says, I don't like that. He said, I don't like that kind of thing.
I don't like that one bit. Trots off.
Clap, 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 clap.
I look up at the stars through the hole in the roof. There's a lot I want to ask Cynthia about if I ever see her again. I shake my head, trying my best not to dwell on it. Taking the clothes Avery left behind for me, I start getting changed. So I've worn these clothes for long enough that taking them off almost feels like I'm peeling off a layer of skin. They're so tattered at this point, I might as well throw them into the fire in front of me. lit. Starting to sound like Cliff, but I'd kill for a nice bath right now. The overalls are a bit baggier than I'm used to, but at least they don't slip off or hang too low. They're easy to move around in, at any rate. I get up and walk a few paces around to the still roaring fire, warming my bones a little now that it's getting chilly out.
Yeah, Artemis?
Kato be that way. Something clicks in my mind as I pace through the room. I consider my options and look around. I know I told Cliff that I'd part when we got to the reservation, but I could run now. Everyone's distracted. I'm fed, clothed. Doubt they'd see me in the dark. If I can get my hands on that map, I could probably make it out of the forest on my own. That creature might still be around, but I'll have to take my chances.
Samuel. Please. You're an idiot.
What?
This is a terrible idea.
What do you mean it's a terrible idea?
It's a terrible idea.
He's like, my bright white fur will not be seen at night.
Yeah, I'm so hidden. He's so stealthy. So much stealth. So very stealth.
Do you remember that dank meme of just people pointing at the camera and going, white? Like,
yeah. What? It's pretty good.
It do be that way.
It's a classic.
No way they'll follow me if it is. I reach for the map and the cylindrical holder next to the gad's seat. I take it out and unfurl it. Where are we? I run a finger across all the red marks, looking for an indication until I spot a black one amongst them. That must be it.
Bold of you to assume that.
Right.
Very bold.
That means Camp Rosa's the east. To the east must be my best shot. Could get to Providence from there. Follow the stream. All I have to do is figure out where east is. I know Cliff has a compass. I watched him pack before we left Echo. He probably has some other supplies I could use too. Time to punch him and take his bag and leave. Yep. Food, bandages, anything.
Steal from him. Ooh.
What about you? I'll leave the choice to you.
I feel like taking the map is a bad idea.
Yeah.
In that...
Ghosts want us.
They're gonna want us. Yeah. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, the map, he took the map, blah, 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 blah. I say we leave the map because we already know we're just going east and then a little bit north once we get around some mountains. Like, thinking in the shoes of old Sammy boy here.
Yeah.
I would be able to find my way to that town.
Yeah.
Without the map if I had a bearing.
Yeah.
So, I say we leave the map.
Okay.
Let's leave it.
I can't just take the map with me. Avery helps me. His family helped me. This isn't mine. I carefully roll it back up and put the cylindrical container exactly where Gad left it. I sling the pack over my shoulder. There's no turning back now. I have to.
Who's gonna catch us?
The door opens without warning. Samuel! Shit. The weasel stands there in the doorway, frozen. What are you doing? Is that my pack? No,
the one that
you're wearing it.
No, he puts the pack on with Cliff as well. There's just Cliff sandwiched between Sam and the pack, and he just leaves. Shh, be quiet back there. I'm sneaking.
I'm hiding from Cliff.
Shut up, Cliff. I'm hiding from Cliff. Artemis, what are you doing?
Where are you?
She's over there at the window.
Oh, what?
What is she doing?
Are you don't climb the window?
Artemis.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
Yeah. We are watching you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You freaking crazy beast.
Okay.
I don't know what she was doing.
The weasel slings closer, step by step, wary. He looks me up and down. His brow furrows. I was just about to. Steal my things and leave?
Yeah.
He sounds more confused than angry. Sad, even. Explain yourself. Now, I was gonna take your bags and stuff and leave. It's not what you think it looks like. I ain't. I stop. I can't keep doing this. I drop the pack. I can't stay here. I catch myself breathing hard. He raises a brow. What are you doing now? Okay.
She sees something.
He raises a brow. What's wrong? I turn away, anything to avoid looking into those big blue eyes of his. Big. It ain't anything you need to worry about. I think it's obvious that this is not nothing, Sam. I thought we had talked about this. I know. We did, and I don't care. Your opinion is noted and ignored.
Your opinion is going into the complaints department. Grabs trash bin, puts it in trash bin.
I almost want a trash can with the label like complaints bin, like
complaints department.
Yeah,
be pretty good.
Good. Then, as your employer, I think it's in my best interest to know. I feel a warm paw on my back. Are you wearing a backpack?
No, you dropped it.
Oh, okay. Rubbing in circles. I take a deep breath. No use hiding it now, even if I wanted to.
Are we coming clean?
No, I'm not staying with you a second longer. The weasel lets out a small gasp. What do you mean? I have to go. You can't just up and leave. We're making history here.
It's time to make history here. Persona 4 is calling to you, Josh.
No.
Yes, Golden's on Switch.
You ever, like, when, Reach Out to the Truth is playing, right? Do you ever just hear during the chorus, like, I'm a lesbian?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Oh, what a good song.
It's so much better than, Make History.
Yeah.
I don't like that
theme. I like Make History, though. I do enjoy it.
It's lame.
No.
It's lame.
This ain't no game. It's time to make history here. It's so good.
No.
Yes.
No.
Granted, it's not Reach Out to the Truth, okay?
No,
for sure.
It's not.
But it's still good.
You know, I feel bad, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I remember most of the battle themes of 2, 3, and 4. I never remember the battle themes of 5.
I just remember the well, I kind of remember it. It goes the
like if I did not recognize that melody until you start. Like I couldn't think of it. There was nothing there. I went to the folder of like battle music for P5 in my brain, and it was empty.
It was empty. Because I'm trying to think about. Because I have to hold on. I can't remember how it gets. What. After the intro with
like the verse, lyrics,
how the verse starts. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, it took me a second because every time I got through it,
Sorry, I'm too used to like using an all targeting physical attack with Yusuke getting a crit, doing an all out attack, and ending the battle.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just whenever I kept replaying it in my
crit
mind,
sack baby.
I kept replaying it in my mind, and after I got through the intro, the verse to Your Affection started connecting to the end. And I was like, shit, that's the wrong game.
Your affection.
Oh, what a good song. God, I love that. Actually,
I like Snowflake.
I think overall, I might like the P4 soundtrack the best.
It's really good, though.
Isn't it just good?
Just good. My alarm is still like every day is sunshine.
So good.
Yeah, those blaring trumpets wakes me up.
Even the remixes on Dancing All Night.
No, those are bad. Those are just straight up bad.
Some of them aren't bad though.
They're just straight up bad. All the remixes.
Some of them had to grow on me. That's for sure. I'll say.
Some of those remixes are so bad.
Some of them are ass. Yes,
it's not worth it.
But some of them worth it. Some of them took a little bit to grow on me.
No.
Yes, no. It's fine.
You don't understand. They're bad.
Samuel, no, please.
I raise my voice so I can hear myself over the sound of my brain going 100 miles a minute. I can't go back to the reservation. If I do, I'll probably get caught and have to go back to Echo. And something bad'll happen to me. You'll be hanged. Just like in my dream. My lips feel dry. There's a pit in my stomach. What are you even saying, Sam? He speaks louder, too. If there's any... A man died because of me, Cliff. The miner who got murdered. I'm the one who... I can't even get it out without feeling like I'm going to vomit up my dinner. It was very acidic, so I understand. I'm the one who did it. He's quiet for a moment. I hear a shuddering breath. You're serious, aren't you? His voice is hoarse now. I look back at him, only over my shoulder. His brows are furrowed. I don't know if he's angry or sad, or if he hates me now. For the first time, he's a mystery to me. He rubs his temples. Heaven's sake, Sam. He was a customer of mine. Promised me the world. He was? He took me down to the mines. I trusted him. I couldn't believe I trusted him. Tears roll down my cheeks? My cheeks! He tried to rob me, attacked me, and left me for dead. No, I never meant to kill him. You did swing the pickaxe at his head, though.
I mean, there's a chance it couldn't have killed him. You could have just glanced off and knocked him out, maybe.
Pretty sure a pickaxe to the head is just going to be fatal.
I mean, probably. But I guess, it wasn't Sam's intention to kill him. He was just reacting on instinct and retaliating.
We call that manslaughter, and
yes.
That's still murder.
Yep, that's true. But it wasn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's legal differentiation.
That's legal, though. That's very different.
I mean, gives a definition difference.
Yeah.
Between murder and manslaughter, so.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I try to slow my breath. Monster House taught me that.
Yeah, true.
The 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Monster House.
We didn't watch Monster House during the spooky season.
No, we never do.
We should.
We can watch it next week. There's literally no reason why we couldn't.
True. I'm trying to think about what it's on.
I have a DVD.
Just bring your fucking DVD over here. We'll watch it.
Why not?
I'll see if it's streaming anywhere first.
Okay.
And then I'll let you know.
Yeah. I couldn't tell anyone. I just couldn't. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to run. Ever since we left town, I've been thinking of running away. I'm a dead man standing. Sam. I hear the cicadas chirping outside, because they're loud as fuck and everyone hates them.
True.
I want him to say something, anything. Just when I'm about to return, Cliff surges forward, wrapping his arms around me to the best of his ability.
I've got him, officers. Come and arrest this man.
William kicks down the door, gun in hand.
I've got you, Sam. He's resisting.
Good. I had no idea you went through so much. His voice is muffled by my shirt. Is he wearing a shirt? I thought he was just wearing overalls.
No, there was a shirt and overalls.
Shirt? Okay.
Man, when I can't not think about when I hear or see the word overalls.
Yeah.
The scene from Flapjack. Overall enthusiasm.
Overall enthusiasm.
Overall enthusiasm.
Yeah!
What a horrible joke. It so
no, it's good. It's good.
Such a stupid joke.
Flapjack was a show that like I look at and I go, I'm so glad this exists.
Yeah, I'm really happy
I will never watch this. Like, I'm so glad it exists.
Yeah. What I was exposed to while it was on TV, that was enough. Yeah. Certainly don't need to binge the show.
No.
I could never. I could like maybe watch 2 episodes like and just sit down and be like, you know what? That's enough for me right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then watch 2 more episodes like 6 months later.
Yeah. His tone is soft, gentle. You're alive as long as I have anything to say about it. I doubt any man would know what to do in your situation. You're not angry. I was expecting him to be. Almost hoping he would be.
Oh, Samuel, I'm also a murderer.
I want that to be the twist. That would make all of this easier. Just so I wouldn't feel as guilty as I do now. Angry? No, that's not one of the emotions I feel right now. But Cliff, I killed somebody. Tried to run away with your things. I'm a monster. If what you're saying is true, if he did try to rob you, if he did hurt you, I think you were right to defend yourself. I know you're a good man, Samuel. Hearing that only makes me cry harder. He's quiet for a moment longer, his arms still wrapped around me. If you really think if you think it right to leave, as much as it pains me, I will not stop you, nor will I report you to any authorities. Time to go!
Dip.
I only implore you to stay with us until it's safe. I do not think I could rest easy sending you off into the great unknown while that creature is still roaming about. I wipe my eyes dry, trying one last time before finally turning around. Thank you. Please, if it hadn't been for you, I think I'd have been dead several times over by now. I should be the one thanking you. I finally returned the smile he gave me, cupping his cheek in my paw and feeling the heat against my paw pads. He puts his paw on mine. His whiskers tickle my wrists. I wouldn't tell Murdoch or the others. You have my... I lean down and kiss him. Lame.
We didn't even get a choice.
Right.
I didn't consent to this.
Not because I have to. Not because I'm getting paid. It's because you're getting paid. Nor because I have to maintain a charade. This time, it's because I want to. He tastes like peppers. When I pull back, he looks more than a little dazed. You have my word. He leans forward to give me another peck on the lips. It's one I return. I hold him in my arms like that for a good while as we watch the fire burn together. You know, Sam. I stir and rumble. His voice lowers to a whisper. If you really think that the map will help us, I won't tell anybody about that either.
Yeah.
It dawns on me now that he's talking about the map was still hanging out of its case in the open. I had completely forgot about it. But if you're going to put it back, then you should do that quickly. We wouldn't want our group to fracture over such a paltry misunderstanding as that. I don't think we'd need it anymore. But now I have doubts again. We got lost so easily the first time. If I end up on my own again, I can't rely on anybody else. Whatever you choose to do, I won't judge you.
Leave the map.
Wow, they really want us to take that map.
They really do.
They're like, hey, player.
Hey, player, take it. Hey,
Wouldn't it be funny if you took the map?
I'm not going to take the map.
What if you want to take the map?
I'm not going to take it.
Are you sure?
My klepto senses are not ringling.
What if you rip the map in half and then take it?
Then
so you only take half of it.
Then you're just a dick, and you're like taking a useless piece of map.
You have half a map. That's only half useless.
No, it's still pretty useless.
If you stay on one side of where the map shows, you'll always know where you're going.
Yeah, man, I've never left this county because this map of mine is incomplete, and I'm scared to go beyond where this rip is.
Wait, but I want an old man character like that.
Like an old prospector or some shit.
I want a post-apocalypse setting and a character like that.
It's like, wow, you've never been beyond the mountains. Nope, not on my map. I don't go there.
That'd be so good, though.
I kind of do actually like that. That is fun.
No. I was wrong before. It's wrong again now. This isn't just a map. It's their family history. I thought that Cliff would be the most sensitive to that.
Well, see, now Cliff's only thought is
wait. Cliff insensitive about the message?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'll
believe it when I see it. More so out of anybody in our group. Oh, but maybe he really does care about me that much. So much that he would cast his principles aside. I don't know. I can't read Cliff's expression. His glare is obscured by the firelight bouncing off his glasses.
He's giving very Gendo right now.
Oh my god. But I curl up against him and drift off to sleep.
We take off Cliff's glasses and we see he's got a big...
He's got the hole.
Yeah, he's got the hole.
Good.
Cliff's got the hole.
We love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but like, because he had the visor in 3.0.
In 3.5, yeah.
And people were just like, what's up with this visor? And it just never comes off. So when you have to wait like 80 years
for the final movie.
And then get to the final movie, and he takes it off in that scene and you see fucking that.
You're like, oh.
I was like, you know the J. Jonah Jameson clip of him just going like, "You serious? Like,
you serious?"
that was me.
Oh fuck.
And then Ritsuko's the one that shoots him, and
yeah.
I was like, okay, but
valid though, right?
But okay, like 20 years later, it was more than 20, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was more than 20
yeah.
years. The catharsis. She's the one that gets to shoot him.
Pretty good.
I still think, like, is that movie actually good, or is it just I'm an Ava fan?
No, it's actually good.
It's just actually good.
It's just actually good.
It's hard for me to reconcile that.
Like, I understand.
And like an Ava product isn't allowed to be good. Like, just up front, that can't happen.
Well, I think there's a line, right? Okay, so you have your Ava TV show, right?
Yeah.
Good. Right?
I want to say that, but like it doesn't. I don't think it functions well as a television series.
Okay, then you have End of Ava. What a time.
Lit, fire, dab, awful movie.
So yeah, you got the rebuilds.
Yeah.
1.0, 2.0.
I think 2.0 is a real movie.
2.0 good.
That one's a real film.
2.0 good. One
when
is
they
just
pull out the nuke, I'm sitting there. I'm so hype.
I'm here.
So hype.
I'm so there. It's so fucking good.
I'm like, wait a minute. Was the secret to making Ava good writing out Asuka?
Absolutely. Did we need her? Never.
They replace her with Mari in like the second half, and it's so good.
Guess what? And guess who wins the Shinji Bowl?
She wins the Shinji Bowl.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
3.0, bad movie.
This one's a bad movie.
Bad movie, good scene. Right?
I do love the splat.
Yeah. But, you know, last movie, good movie.
It was good.
Good movie.
You know what? Standing ovation when we got to the line, "This is our Neon Genesis Evangelion." I'm just crying.
You're that clip of Shia LaBeouf, like in the stand, he's just clapping super hard. Stone face, just. I'm
like brave, bold to just say it.
Man, of all the properties, of all the people that could just say it, it had to be Anno. It had to be.
I was so happy I got to see a movie where that's a line.
Like the title of the thing.
This truly was title of the thing.
I know we like to do our. We really are The Last of Us.
Yeah. Okay, but they should have done it though.
They should have. That would have been so bold. Yeah. So fun. So good. Oh man.
Damn. Terrible.
We're all set to go, yeah.
The birds have only just started singing when we leave the dwelling. Once again, we're walking at the crack of dawn. This is not the crack of dawn, but okay. This time, I feel much better. Even if sleeping with 9 people in one tiny room is much more cramped than I'd have liked. Cliff stuck close to me this morning, even more so than usual. What a clingy little bitch. True to his word, he hasn't spoken to anyone about what we discussed. In fact, he acted like last night never happened. And I think I prefer it this way. As for the forest, it's a lot more peaceful than it felt the day before. Our better spirits probably play a large part in that. Jeb addresses Avery's hanging question, looking winded from all of the packing he's done.
Think so. Let's hope the woods cooperate today, yeah?
Gad follows us out, looking at us from the doorway. Mrjosh stands next to him. Her expression is hard to read. She almost looks relieved.
I suppose this is where we say our goodbyes. I'll be back before you know it.
As soon as he sees them, Cliff pushes past us, briskly walking over to the pair.
Oh, he's gonna extend.
He extends a hand. Gad takes it with some hesitation. Thank you so much for letting us stay in your beautiful home. I shall carry this experience with me for the rest of my life. He's laying it on thick for sure.
Be safe on your travels.
The weasel shows his toothiest grin. Oh, we shall. They shake paws, after which Cliff walks back on over to us.
You boys know where your camp is?
No. Jebediah nods his head.
I'm glad someone does. I always camp in the same spot. It's about a day's travel from the settlement. Right. We'll just have to be careful. There's no telling what we'll find out there.
He rubs the bridge of his snoot with a small sigh.
And even if we get there unscathed, we'll still need to take inventory.
What do you mean?
Without the donkeys and the wagon, there's no way we're going to get all of our supplies to the settlement.
He looks down.
There's only so much we can carry ourselves. He's a pack horse.
Yeah.
Be pack horse.
That's assuming everything's still in one piece.
I knew you were going to say it like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty good, though. I'm not mad about it.
Okay. Even if we carry as much as we can, will we have enough supplies for the journey back? Oh, there is no journey back, Cliff.
Oopsie.
This is a one-way train. We don't know if we can restock at the settlement.
Hard to say.
Everyone goes quiet. We don't really have a choice, do we?
Worst case scenario, we'll have to live off the land. Berries and mushrooms aplenty if you know where to look.
Ah, mushrooms. Let's go.
Many poisonous ones, too, if you don't.
You know, it makes it a faster journey.
True. Easy.
Murdoch whistles. I almost forgot that we ran out of deadly things to find in the forest. Seems it still has some surprises in store. We might want to pack extra water to prepare for the heat. Still chilly out. We should be good for a while. Until noon comes around, yes. After that. Let's be off then, before it gets too warm. He turns his head to wave at Avery's parents, but they've already closed the door to the Hogan. Wow, they really didn't care.
They said see ya.
They were just like,
they said bye.
We out, bitch.
See you.
Following one of Avery's maps, we get back on the trail. Avery and Jebediah leading the group. See, they have a map. We're fine.
Yeah.
Jebediah says we need to follow it until we reach the third fork in the road and a couple of hours of walking at a leisurely pace. Thankfully, the air's still cool. Not chilled. Cooled.
I thought you were gonna say like
Chooled. Chooled. Chool.
Very, very Megamind of you.
Chool. The Spider.
I watched that movie this past week.
Yeah, it's still good.
What a good fucking movie.
It's just like, I watched that movie and I'm like, damn.
Literally
amazing.
Will Ferrell's best thing he's ever been in.
Right. I don't know, man. The part of that movie that gets to me, like really gets to me, is during the montage where like they're like dating, Roxanne and what's his face are dating.
Yeah.
When in the library scene, you just see this standee of Metro Man, and it simply just says, "Read words, kids."
Yeah.
And I just kind of break whenever I see that.
It's solid.
Just to read words, kids.
Very good. Man, it's just a solid movie.
Right. It's good. It's good.
So good.
I love how that movie is also awareness to beware of incels.
Yeah, right?
It's very good.
It's like, hey, watch out for your incels.
Watch out for incels.
Watch out for incels. Don't give them
Ladies,
superpowers.
don't even be nice to an incel.
No.
Not even once.
Not even once. Incels. Not even once.
Thankfully, the air's still shul, which makes it a lot easier and far less sweaty. I'm walking between Murdoch and Cliff, while the bear and fox keep a steady pace in front of us. I still don't remember their names. Yo, same. There's plenty of plump?
Yeah.
Pulp.
Plump.
Plump.
There you go.
Pulp. There's a lot of pulp in these huckleberries.
It's different. It's a different word.
Wait,
completely different word.
Yeah, but berries have pulp, right?
I think pulp is specifically referring to when there is pieces of fruit in the juice.
I thought it just referred to fruit flesh.
I suppose so. I suppose you could just call it the pulp of like the pulp of a grapefruit.
Yeah, right?
I mean, people typically, if it's still in the fruit and like it's just taken out of the fruit, people just refer to it as the flesh, I think. People don't say like, I'm going to carve out the pulp of the grapefruit, right? They don't say that, right?
I don't know.
Audience, do you say that? Do we
call it the flesh or the pulp of the pumpkin?
People usually just call it the guts, actually.
Yeah, but that's like slang, though.
I know, but I've literally never heard it referred to as anything else. I don't actually know.
Curious?
Very curious.
Bushed on the way.
I think it's supposed to be bushes.
Bushes.
Yeah.
Not bushed.
No, plenty of plump huckleberry bushes
on the way. I'm reading what's here.
I know you are.
And I'm going to trust that they know more about the English language than I do.
Can't argue with that.
Right?
Can't argue with that.
Bird singing in the distance and the slow trickle of water beside us is music to my ears.
I don't think that comma was necessary, but...
Why not? It's and. It's a comma.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're actually smiling. It takes me a moment to realize he's talking to me. I didn't even realize I was smiling. I stopped smiling. Now wait a minute.
What a petty bitch.
Now wait a minute. That might be the best scene with Samuel ever. Someone commented I was smiling. Time to stop smiling.
Time to literally just not smile. Meh.
Well, that didn't last long. Yeah. You should count yourself lucky. I ain't charging you for it. It must have something to do with getting good food and a rest for a change. Certainly nothing to do with Cliff here stopping by when you two were alone last night, now, could it?
Jealous?
I was merely getting some things from my pack. I'd misplaced the rag I normally use to clean my glasses. See? And stayed inside for a solid hour. It was hard to find.
Oh my god.
You can tell me the truth, you know. I won't cast judgment. Cliff hushes Mrjosh louder than he was talking just now. Quiet down. They'll hear you. The fox shrugs. So you care about being quiet. The weasel looks away, red as a beet, nearly tripping over a branch on the road while he isn't paying attention.
Silly boy.
The kit fox overhears and turns. He looks a little angry. Careful! Terribly sorry. Just watch where you're walking. One thing to trip over a branch. Snakes tend to not like being stepped on. I'll be more careful in the future. It takes the kit fox a second and another from Cliff to realize he's waiting for a name. I'm Sella?
Sella.
Sella. Sella. Is it Sella or Sella?
I think it's just Sella.
Sella?
Sella.
Sella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just call him Tesla.
Tesla.
Because it is the same.
I was about to say Tesla.
I bet you were.
That was the harshest. Tesla. I need to read this again before I say it out loud.
Oh, shit.
He's Tesla, like the coil.
Yeah.
Yeah. He points at the bear, walking beside him with his thumb. The bear's name is
Yiska.
Yiska. Yiska.
What a good name.
Yiska. Sella and Yiska. Got it. They're lovely names. Are you two from the settlement? It's where we were born and raised. You must have a lot of stories to tell. Not any I'd share with someone like you.
Get his ass. Get him.
Okay, but
Get his ass.
I love this expression.
He said, oh.
He's just, oh, what did I do?
Get his ass. Get him.
And he's like, you were born.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I feel my own lips purse. This is just getting awkward.
You apologize a lot.
Oh, pardon me. Yiska says something in the Meseta language. Tesla replies, then laughs.
He did not mean to alarm you.
You say that, bitch. I keep hearing vague about this settlement, but I don't really know what to expect. I know. Isn't it exciting? I think again about what Avery said back at the Hogan. He and Cliff really have different ideas about things. No, the only thing I'm excited for is to be out of these woods. Never thought I'd be so sick of trees so fast. Murdoch smirks. I've grown content with it. Brushes with death aside, I got to do a season's worth of nature photography in just a few days.
Oh, yeah.
He pats his I said crusty.
You were going to say crusty.
Yeah, that's a crusty camera.
Welcome to the crusty camera. I'm going to take your order.
Would you like the most iconic model, the crusty camera Mark 6? Trusty camera, still hanging around his neck as always.
My sister and I are gonna call our business the Crusty Camera. It's gonna happen.
Oh no!
It's gonna be the best.
Is the back room gonna be called the Bear Hole?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Why not?
Because no.
Why not?
Because my sister will be there.
No one has to know.
I'm not calling the dark room the Bear Hole. I'm not calling the editing room. I could call the editing room the Bear Hole if I'm the one doing the editing, but no.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna do that.
It's a wonder it hasn't been caught on many branches yet. It's just about the only thing of ours that got through this journey unscathed. Because it's on the character model.
Yep. He goes nowhere.
Right? And I could fill a book with all the things I learned yesterday alone. At least these two are having a good time. I wonder how far we are from Echo. Okay, this is a
good
end
spot.
it here. We'll end it here, I think.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yes. We'll see you around, everyone.